Okay, guys, just like I have said in my last video, that we'll be checking out some profitable trades, and I will be using that as an opportunity to explain to you why we decide to go into the trade so that you too can learn how to generate such profitable trading signals like that. So we'll continue from there today. We are still looking at the trend trading strategy, which is something that anyone can easily do from the comfort of your home. Okay. What I mean is that okay, the trend trading strategy is one of the easiest strategy you can use to trade any asset. All you just need to do is just to follow the trend, and you will get it right. And I'm going to break it down for you guys in this video so that you too can also have a better knowledge of it and try it out from your end. But before I go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. And if you have any question at all, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. So we are back on MT5, and all the chart I will be showing you in this video, I'm going to be on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, just for us to really understand what we are talking about. Okay, so first of all, before we go fully into details, okay, I actually dropped some signals yesterday within the Telegram channel, and I will show you how I generated these signals using the same strategy. So the strategy is actually called the trend trading strategy. What it simply means is that you only need to follow the trend. Okay, you only need to follow the trend. Okay, so it is just what you need to do. You just need to follow the trend. Once you are able to get the trend right, then that is all you need to do. So, and there are three major types of trend. We have the downtrend, we have the uptrend, and we have the sideways trend. Okay, so these are the three major types of trend. But the major ones, the ones that are very very popular that people are used to, are just the downtrend and the uptrend. So, what do you need to do within this period? All you just need to do with this strategy is for you to follow the trend. You only follow the signal that supports the trend. For instance, when the market gets to the resistance zone, you should know that there are two things that can happen from there. It is either there is a breakout above it to continue with the uptrend, or it's switching to a downtrend. Okay, so which means downtrend usually starts from the resistance zone, and when the market gets to the support zone, there are two things that can also happen from there. It is either there is a breakout below the support zone to continue with the downtrend, or probably it will switch back into an uptrend. Okay, so which means the uptrend usually starts from the support zone. So in this situation, the market got to the resistance zone. Each time the market gets to the resistance zone like this, I always have two things in mind. Okay, will it break out from from the resistance zone? So the first thing I usually do is to highlight the resistance zone and see if it will break out from there. If it will not break out from there, then I will wait for it to switch into a downtrend, and that was what happened around here. You can see it switching into a downtrend, and of course I got the sell signal and I started selling right from there. And this actually gave us a lot of profit, even though it took us more than 24 hours before we achieved all the profit. But it's worth it because we made a lot of profit from it. Okay, so right here, the market also got to the support region yesterday. It got to the support region yesterday. We waited patiently for it to get there. It got there and it was unable to break out below the support zone. So, which means when it gets to the support zone, what we should look out for is okay, where is the support zone? We highlight it out. Okay, so that is why I added this to it. Most of the time, the highlighted support zone is most likely to be our stop loss when we place our trade. Okay, the same thing with the resistance zone. Okay, so but if our entry point is too far away from the support or the resistance zone, then definitely we will adjust the stop loss to a reasonable position. So in this situation, it was unable to break out below this resistance zone. So we had to wait for it to switch into an uptrend. So this actually switched into an uptrend. Immediately it switched into an uptrend. Okay, so we got the uptrend signal and we got the buy signal. So remember, the only signal you should follow whenever the market is on uptrend is the buy signal. So when we got the buy signal, we placed our trade and we've been trading since then. Even though the movement has been very slow because of major pullbacks that happened in between, but if you had been within this market, you should have made a lot of profit because this has actually given us the first TP already before coming down again. And of course, there are several spikes that are up that have happened around there. Each time it is getting back to our entry point, it spiked up and tried to move up above the first TP, but it has really not gone above the first TP. But that is how it works, guys. So what I usually do, apart from trying to determine the trend and of course trying to follow the signal that support the trend, I also make sure I have a tailored arrangement of how I place my order, which is also very, very important if you want to be a successful trader. For instance, okay, I first of all spot out the support zone at this point, and of course, when it was unable to break out from here and it switched into an uptrend, I look for a way to get into the trade, okay, because I got the buy signal around here. So I placed my order at this point. Okay. After placing my order at this point, I use it to calculate my stop loss. Is the support zone still okay for my stop loss? If it is not okay, I'm going to adjust it. But for me, it is okay at this particular time. It is not too far from the entry point, so I feel it is cool enough. Okay, so I use the support zone as my entry as my stop loss, okay, while this is my entry point, and I have some highlighted TPs right here. TP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's so amazing. And right there, because I am having 5 TPs, I can divide my orders to achieve each of these TPs because I place all my orders at this point. If I want to achieve all the 5 TPs together, then definitely I'm going to be placing 5 orders at this point. Don't worry, I'm going to explain better how I place my order probably in my next video. Okay, so I place my order, set up my stop loss. The reason for setting this stop loss is that, okay, in case it decides to misbehave, and of course it will eat my stop loss instead of me losing a lot of money from my capital. Okay, so it's just going to eat my stop loss and take me away from the market. Okay, but if it goes my way, then definitely I'm going to achieve all these TPs. Okay, and that is what I am actually hoping for. Okay, even though the market is still a bit slow, but I'm hoping that this will achieve all the TPs. Now let's check out another trade which we actually drop in the Telegram channel. Okay, this is Ganex 999, also on 15-minute time frame. Okay, we also dropped this same signal last night, and of course this is how we also use the same strategy, which is the trend trading strategy. This is actually switching to a downtrend at this point, and of course right here because the trader started already before we saw it. Okay, so I decided to give us an entry point at this point, and of course I adjust my stop loss from where the resistance zone is. I put it down a bit, okay, and I adjusted it to this level because I knew that it might want to pull back a bit before going down. So I don't know if it's going to be a major pullback or not. So that is why I had to put my stop loss at this point. Okay, so right here is the entry point, just the way you are seeing it right here. And of course, I am also having my TPs highlighted around here. So I'm having how many TPs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TPs to achieve. So as you can see, we've achieved the first TP, we've achieved the second TP, and the third TP has just been achieved before this spike happened. Okay, so we are just waiting for the fourth and the fifth TP to be achieved. So you can see that this is how the strategy works, and of course you can definitely milk the market with it if you understand how this really work. I set up this trade before going to bed yesterday night, and of course I also dropped the signal and check out how much profit we have made already. So if you had also followed the way I placed my order, so your first order should have been closed right now, second order should have been closed, and third order should have been closed, and that should have given you lots of profit at that particular point. So we are just waiting for the last two orders, and at this point you can make use of your stop loss to lock up some part of the last two orders in order to secure some profit for yourselves right from there, because this stop loss, the position of this stop loss is no longer useful at this point. Don't worry, I will also share with you how you can set your stop loss each time, or how you can use your stop loss to control your trade, probably in my next video also. Okay, so these are some of the things that we need to really understand in order for us to milk the market for a very long time. So I have two major videos which I have actually promised you guys how I place my order in such a way that at every TP I have that closed. Okay, and of course the second one is how you can use your stop loss to control the situation of the market. So you guys can remind me so that I can create a video for you guys so that you guys can also benefit from it, because the purpose of this channel is to educate ourselves so that you too can do everything I am doing here from the comfort of your home. Okay, it is as simple as that. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash, and if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly subscribe to my channel so that you can benefit more from my video training. Because if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply. Thank you, and God bless you.